Hey y'all, I'm back today with another wax order. This is a 2-pound sampler from Sassy Girl Aroma. I purchased this a week ago today, so a week turnaround time wasn't too bad. I paid $36.50 for the entire 2-pound sampler, and then I also paid shipping on top of that. I did opt to have it shipped in a padded flat rate envelope. She does give you the option, and she actually has it where you need to mark it on the site that you are okay with that versus wanting a box. I guess just in case things come damaged or smudged or anything, which I do have some pieces that are smudged, but I did opt for it, so that's my own fault. I want to go ahead and just apologize for my nails. I'm sure someone's going to see it and think, ew, what's wrong with her nails? My top coat is peeling off on some of them, and they're just fading away. I got these done while I was in Florida. This one's really bad. Wow. The polish that they used, she was already painting the first layer, and I realized that polish was just old. It was kind of goopy. It was uneven and patchy, but I really liked the color, and it was the only color they had like it. I wasn't anticipating to go this long without a fill. As you can see, I do need to have them filled, but I've had some vertigo issues the past couple of days, and it's going to be a few more days before I feel comfortable enough to leave the house on my own and drive and go get them done. So, whatever. Not like it really needs an explanation. I just thought I'd say that. Okay, so the sample I received is called Pixie Dust. I don't know if that's coming in clear or not. Whatever. Pixie Dust, and it smells like almost kind of like a candy cigarette smell. I don't know, that one's hard to explain. I didn't grab a scent description for that one. I did for a lot of the scents that came in my sampler because a lot of them are fall scents and they're new. But yeah, I forgot to get one for that. But personally, I don't really care for that scent. I'll probably toss it in a D-stash. Alright, so to get started, I got a chunk in lavender whipped cream. I wasn't very excited about this one because I don't care too much for lavender, but this one's really good. That whipped cream, I think. I never would have thought whipped cream would have been such a great scent, but it really is. That's what this one is. Let me see my scale. 0.92 ounces, so a little bit less than an ounce for this chunk. They're all not exactly even, as you can imagine. But either way, I was planning on destashing this, but you know what? I think I'm going to keep it. I really like that whipped cream scent. Next is pink sugar candy cigarettes. I hate pink sugar and I hate candy cigarette scents, so I don't expect much from this one. And that's the chunk. It's a beautiful chunk. Oh my god. I'm smelling the inside of the bag. That's gonna make me puke if I smell that again. It smells like Pepto-Bismol, you guys. Oh my god, that is probably the worst wax I think I've ever smelled. And I don't blame the vendor, I just blame the candy cigarette scent. That is just disgusting. Alright, this next chunk is in Pink Chiffon Lavender Birthday. This is a pretty big chunk. Let me weigh this one real quick. 2.22 ounces. So easily 2 melts out of this chunk. And that one is gorgeous. I love that purple and that pink together. This one's alright. I don't really care for birthday scents when they're a main part. Like this is, you can tell the birthday is the overpour, and that's just too much for me. And it really, honestly, the birthday cake oil doesn't really smell like birthday cake to me. I don't know if anybody else gets that, but it's like a bakery scent, but I just don't get birthday cake out of it. But anyway, the pink chiffon's nice. The lavender is very subdued, probably because of that birthday cake. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep that one. I might. I'm a little bummed by how messy the bag is. That just, the OCD in me wants to just rebag it, but whatever. Alrighty, next I have Cotton Candy Birthday, and I was excited about this one, but it's another birthday cake one, so I feel like it's just gonna be that same scent, but just sweeter. And this one has, this is kind of messily packaged in my opinion. This is what the actual bag itself looks like. Mind you, this is a brand new blend. I mean, it's not like this chunk is several months old or anything. And then it was cut like this. So this is probably the worst presentation I've ever had for one of her chunk samplers. But whatever, I'm just Being cranky, I guess. Okay, this is 1.62 ounces for both. I'm gonna put one back in the bag and we'll check this one out. I love the colors. That cotton candy is really good. It really helps to sweeten up that the birthday cake. So in this one, you smell a lot of the actual birthday cake fragrance oil, and I think this one just changes it a little bit. It makes it a little bit more true to birthday cake. That one's pretty good. That would be a really great blender, for sure. All right, let's see. Next, I have a Chunk in Sawdust Days. This is one of her more popular blends, and I wrote down the scent description here. This is caramel apple, cotton candy, and salted brown sugar. And that's this chunk. It just seems really messy. I don't know. I've had, I think, 2 other samplers from her before, and I've had lots of her wax. You know, her chunk bags always come cut in chunks, and I've never had them look so, I don't know if that's even focusing for you. So messy. Oh. Crap, hold on. All right, guys, I apologize for that. I have some ribs going in my crock pot, and the lid just started shaking, and I could hear steam coming out, and I was thinking, oh my gosh, it's gonna blow, but it didn't. All right. So yeah, that's what the chunk looks like. But yeah, it's just, I don't know. Maybe that's just me being nitpicky or whatever, but I've just never found her stuff to be so messy looking. It just seems honestly like this one was really slapped together, and I hate saying that because I really do like her wax, but it just doesn't seem up to standard, I guess I'd say. Anyhow, this one smells pretty good. The brown sugar's pretty strong. The caramel apple obviously is the strongest. I don't pick out cotton candy, but you can tell that something's making it candy sweet. Oh, it's pretty nice. That's a good transition scent. It's not, you know, you could use it in fall or you could use it in summer because it's not overly heavy and it's just sweet enough to pass for summer, I guess I'd say. Next, we have a Chunk in Green Apple Pomegranate Cotton Candy. This I actually had in a chunk bag, but I think I maybe have 1 chunk left. I think I talked about it in one of my videos, and it's pretty good. The green apple is strong. Pomegranate. Yeah, I guess you get that, the deepness of the pomegranate. It cuts a little into the green apple, but definitely you still, when you smell it, that second note that hits you after you first inhale, you know, you first inhale and then you start to smell a little bit more, that second note that hits you, you say, oh, that's green apple. The pomegranate like mixes with it at first and then it's like, oh, green apple. This is a great mixer. I'll probably melt this before I start melting all my fall scents. Or who knows, I do still have some in another bag, so maybe I'll just throw it into that bag and we'll see how long that lasts. I don't know. Let me see. Here we go. I'm trying to save the fall scents for the end. This next chunk is Raspberry Hello Lover Birthday. I was kind of excited to get this one because I've tried her Hello Lover before, which is a very popular blend for her. And I wasn't a big fan because the lemon is just like lemon rinds to me and it's just too much. So I was excited to smell it mixed with raspberry. And I think these are so beautiful, these colors together. And I really do like it better. That raspberry really cuts into the lemon rind scent. It's a little bit deeper. Yeah, that birthday, you know what it must be? I think it's that birthday. Because that's that same note that's in the Pink Chiffon Lavender Birthday. That's what I don't like. It's not the lemon. Man, her birthday oil is very strong. For it to come past all that lemon, wow. That's surprising. All right, next I have Blue Sugar Lavender Vanilla Clean Cotton. The only other Blue Sugar blend I've had from her, I believe, was Blue Sugar Vanilla Sandalwood. And my husband loved that one. And I did it too at first, and then just one day I just got so turned off to Blue Sugar. I don't know what happened. But this one's really good. That clean cotton scent is pretty strong. And so I think it overpowers the actual Blue Sugar. You get a little bit of the lavender, which I'm assuming is the purple chunks. But mostly I would say I get clean, like a sweet clean cotton, so vanilla clean cotton. I you know, obviously lavender scents. Oh wait, I do smell that Blue Sugar now. That's interesting. It's hard to tell where I'd melt this. I feel like that clean cotton is a little too strong to be put into the bedroom, unless you did a really small portion. But with that lavender and I guess that little hint of Blue Sugar, it's almost too soft to really put anywhere else. So, I don't know. This chunk weighs 2.01, so 2 ounces. Honestly, about how strong this is, if you were going to use it in the bedroom, this could easily be 4 melts. I wouldn't use too much of it because my warmer's right next to my bed. It's on my nightstand, and that would just blow me out of the room. That is too strong for nighttime. I already have insomnia. I don't want anything else to keep me up. This next chunk is mango raspberry cotton candy sorbet. I was excited about this one. I love sorbet scents. And again, you can just see it's just so messy. Let me try to, there it goes. It looks like maybe it got squished together, or it's just unusual for me. It's like not even a clean cut. I'm just wondering if something's up. I don't know. But this one smells really good. That mango is pretty strong at first. I almost thought it would have like a slight tobacco scent to it, but it really is just the mango. The raspberry is also nice with it. It's just a really tropical fruity scent. I think that one's going to be really fun to blend with. I like to have fun fruity tropical scents to blend with. All right, let's see if I have any more, if they're all fall. Let's see. There we go. Marshmallow wild berry mousse butter cookies. I went in thinking I wasn't going to like this one. Let me zoom that in. Just because I've had a wild berry mousse before and I really didn't like it. I tried it in 2 different blends and I realized the scent I didn't like was the wild berry mousse. But this one's pretty good, and I think it's the butter cookie that just kind of makes it better for me. Because that's the base note that you smell, and the marshmallow. That wild berry mousse really isn't too strong. Maybe that's probably just this chunk, because you can see there's not a lot of purple in it, except for on this side. I think that smells pretty good. Alrighty, what else do we got here? Alright, I think we're almost into the all fall scents. Alright, this next one is Candy Clouds, and I did have to look up the scent description for this one. So this scent is lollipop, gummy bears, jelly beans, and marshmallow. From the description alone, I can already tell I'm not going to like it. I don't like those really sugary scents, so lollipops, gummy bears, and jelly beans just isn't going to really work for me. So that's the chunk. It smells awful to me. I don't really know what I'm smelling because I don't usually buy scents that have this. I've had Lolly from Supercharged, so I don't think that's what I'm smelling the most. Maybe the gummy bear and jelly bean, but that's not a favorite of mine. It will definitely show up in a D-stash here soon. Next is, let me do Halloween Night, since that's next on my list that I wrote down. Alright, this is Halloween Night, and I think for the rest of these I didn't smell them. This one is Leaves, Bonfire, Toasted Marshmallow. That sounds pretty good. Leaves, Bonfire, and Toasted Marshmallow. I love the colors, very fall. Yeah, this one's really good. Wow. That toasted marshmallow just adds so much sweetness to this. So it's not just the leaves and the fiery leaf scent. You get that end note of the toasted marshmallow, and her toasted marshmallow is so good. Wow, I could totally pick up a bag in that. If I place another order, I'm gonna have to make sure, if she has this, to pick up a chunk bag. Or even a loaf. That would easily be a fall favorite. Okay, next is Scarecrow Snacks. What's this one? This is pumpkin pecan waffles, cider lane, and cornbread. This one sounds interesting because of the cornbread to me. I'm usually not a fan of pumpkin pecan waffles, but that was when I first got into wax, so I was thinking maybe I'll change my mind. And this one smells so good. Wow. It's the cider lane I'm smelling the most. I don't smell too much pumpkin pecan waffle or cornbread. Let me smell the wax. Yeah, I just get a ton of cider lane, which I love that scent, so that works for me. All right, next is Tradition at Grandma's. Where is that one? Here it is. Tradition at Grandma's. This is pumpkin, cornbread, and cream cheese frosting. So I'm hoping I smell more of that cornbread scent in this one. Okay, and you do. And this one's actually pretty good. It's almost like a sugar corn pudding. Very bakery, totally full. It definitely needs to be cool when you melt this. You would not want to melt this in the summer. Wow. The cream cheese frosting. I almost get like a slight spiciness. Maybe the pumpkin in this one, it has a slight spice to it. Yeah, there's some, it's just the lightest kiss of spice in it, but it's actually really good. Next is, that was tradition at Grandma's, and next is Thanksgiving at Grandma's. And this is sweet potato pie. I personally do not have high hopes for this for my scent preferences. It's actually pretty good. This is pretty similar to tradition at Grandma's, but without a spice for some reason. Let me smell. I don't know. This would be a great blender, though, for sure. Like maybe this with Ava's Country Cupboard marshmallow glazed donuts to really sweeten it up. That would be really good together. Not my favorite, but pretty good. Next is Autumn in Haddonfield. This one is Cider Lane, Leaves, Bonfire, and Rain. So it's a little different from the, oh, which one was that? From Halloween night. That one was Leaves, Bonfire, and Toasted Marshmallow. And this is Leaves, Bonfire, Cider Lane, and Rain. And I really like the colors for this one. Like how that purple, and it's almost like a green. Wow, that is so interesting. So the Rain is like almost like cologne type scent, and it definitely is the last thing you smell at the very end. Once you think you're done smelling the scent, and your nose is done working, then all of a sudden you get this like little kiss of rain, like a refreshing rain scent. The Cider Lane isn't too heavy, and I think it's because of the rain scent. Or no. It's because of the leaves. That one's really interesting. It's very cologne-y, so let's see how much this weighs. 1.41 ounces. I would definitely cut this in half. It's very cologne-y. I think too much of that would probably give you a headache. Okay. Next is Sassy at the Pumpkin Patch. That's this one. This one is pumpkin pie, brown sugar, pecans, zucchini, caramel, and sugar cookies. So total fall bakery scent. This one smells kind of similar to the other fall ones. Maybe they're starting to melt together. But I do get a sweetness. I'm not sure if that's the caramel, the brown sugar, or the sugar cookies. Or maybe even the pecan. I definitely get the pecan because I've had that in one of Super Tart scents, and I'm getting a similar scent in this one to that blend. I don't get almost any zucchini. Maybe a kiss of zucchini. There's a lot going on in that one, so that will be interesting. That would be another one that would be really good to blend with. Next is Smith's Grove Sanitarium. It's so messy. This is apples, pears, mandarin rinds, leaves, cinnamon, cloves, and vanilla. So this doesn't sound like a scent that she made on her own. This sounds like one that already came as an oil. And the color for that one is just gorgeous. I love that. Ooh. The cinnamon and cloves just really, in the leaves too. It makes that it's a nice scent. It really is. This would be something like when you, oh, what is that store? Oh, that one store. I can't think of what it's called. I have one around the corner. It has like home decor and stuff. Anytime I walk into that store, I wish I could remember the name. It's just like literally I walk out with a headache and I gotta come out and I need fresh air because it's so strong. And it smells similar to this. Just this one I would cut into thirds no matter how much this weighs. This is 1.66. I wouldn't need to cut this into thirds. This is super, super strong. It's really nice though, but I think that might be too cologne-y for my family. My husband has allergies. I get headaches easy, and I just feel like that would not work out for us. Next is Captain Salvation. This is a very small chunk. This is pumpkin pecan waffles, crimson berries, and vanilla buttercream. If I remember correctly, I don't like buttercream and wax, so we'll see. This chunk weighs 0.95. I don't get a lot of buttercream. I do actually. I do get a little bit. This one smells like it really needs to cure longer. I'm not picking up too much here. Okay, when I smell this red part, I get some of the berry scent, and it's very... cologne or perfumey. The berries are perfumey. I get the buttercream here. I'm guessing the pumpkin pecan waffle is the orange chunks. And then the overpour is the buttercream, which might be why I'm not smelling a whole lot, because buttercream is not a very heavy scent. And it probably just needs to cure. I'm not sure if I'm going to hold on to that one. We'll just have to see. Alright, now the next ones are self-explanatory, but they are fall scented. This is Pumpkin Noel Birthday. Little pumpkins, Vanilla Bean Noel, and birthday cake. This one's better than the other birthday cake ones, but again, I still get that birthday cake note, and it's just not my favorite. That's actually mostly what I smell, honestly. This next one is Marshmallow Cranberry Kettle Corn, and I was interested in this one. It sounds really nice. This is a pretty big chunk. It weighs 1.52 ounces. I think it seems bigger because it's a corner piece. And see, this is usually what her chunks are like. They're cut very clean and nice. So in case you haven't ordered from her and it seems like I'm being nitpicky, this is what I mean. This is typically what you get. Clean cuts like this. But yeah, this one smells pretty good. That kettle corn is really nice. I don't really pick up cranberry. Maybe that's just deepening it because of that marshmallow, but that kettle corn scent is really nice. I'm glad that I got something like this to break up the other scents that, you know, lots of birthday or leaf scents and all that. And my last one is Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow type. And I got 2 big chunks in this one. This whole bag weighs 2.50 ounces. I could probably make that into 3 melts. I'll just take I'll take the big chunk out. And this is that typical Bath & Body Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow scent. It's perfect for fall. It's great for blending. It's really good. And I like the colors for that one. Yeah. So overall, I mean, if I knew this is what I was going to get out of this sampler, I probably would not have placed the order. And I don't say that to, you know, be mean or anything or say that I don't like her wax, because I really do. But one of the main reasons, besides getting some fall scents, that I chose to get the sampler was she had came out with a bunch of scents before her last restock. It was the restock before. And she had a lot of fruity blends in there that I really wanted to try, but I didn't have a whole lot of extra money, and, you know, her chunk bags are $9.95 a piece. So I could have easily racked up $80 to $100. And I, you know, I'm really not really wanting to do that now. I'm trying to place smaller orders and not get so much quantity of scents, because I end up destashing partial bags or partial loaves, and I just don't need a lot of one scent, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. So I was hoping to get some of those blends, and I will tell you, excuse me, I didn't get one of the fruity blends that I was hoping for at all. I actually got ones that I didn't want at all. But that is the risk you take. That's nothing wrong on Julie's part. That is the risk, and I was well aware of the risk, and I chose to take it. But like I said, knowing now what scents I got and everything, I probably would not have done that. I probably wouldn't have ordered at all. I'll probably keep about half or so of these, and the other half will probably go in D-stashes or something. Maybe the small pieces might end up in D-stashes, like as freebies. But yeah, that's it. Sorry guys, I'm like zoning out for some reason. I'm really tired. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon with my Mean Girl sampler from Blank Label once that ships next week. Alright, bye guys.